Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
And this is now today's lineup.
Well, look, it's going to be a very hard job to make sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated.
Well, that is the obvious worry, isn't it?
Yeah, usually managers play a compact midfield when trying not to give away space, but it gives you little scope when trying to create and exploit space yourself.
So emphasis very much on defence.
Absolutely.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Kamara. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Kamara. Very nicely done. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Kamara. He can run onto that. He's got the shot away!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Zubimendi. And Laporte. Nico Williams. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. That has not gone well. Here comes the corner. Nico Williams plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Pedro Porro. Now Zubimendi. Merino. And here's Morata. Merino. Finland do have a chance to counter here. That is good strength. Played back in. And the whistle goes for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward, from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Reflections on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Substitution on the field, number 20. Coming
Here
on
we
the
go
field
again then.
is number 10.
Finland are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Nico Williams. He's had it taken off him. Finland do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Yamal. He's through here. Now it's Morata. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. We're still waiting for a goal to report here.
The attendance for this match was
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
13.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Pedri. Nico Williams. Finland perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Morata couldn't quite squeeze that one through. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Camara. Lod. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Kubasi. Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Terrific header! Oh, he's got a piece of it!
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
Finland are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's at the end. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Finland can take a lot from this. They were expected to be well beaten, but determination produced a very fair...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
La alineación de España será.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And we're underway. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Zubimendi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cubarsí. And it's Laporte. Now Zubimendi. Merino. Pedro Porro. Zubimendi touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cubarsí.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Now Zubimendi. Shot a goal! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Marcó en el minuto 24 el dorsal 19.
Spain have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Spain are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Yamal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Merino. Merino!
Spain really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Lod. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's had a shot! And he thumps it clear.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Spain go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Spain really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Nico Williams. Oh, that's a key interception. Pedri. Nico Williams. Camara gets a foot in here. Camara did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Radetzky with the clearance. Nico Williams. Pedri. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Lod. And here's Yamal. Pedro Porro is wide and looking to get onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Pedri. And here's Morata.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
One-0 as we head towards the end. Camara. Kamara. Camara has been caught there, it's a foul.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7, Morata. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 19.
He's not got that quite right.
El dorsal 25.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
And the shots! It's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Finland clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the ball was recovered.
All square. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Nuestros espectadores que respeten en todo momento las normas de seguridad que pueden ver en el marcador.